be starting your read at 3:03. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross and see what wants to come out. This does resonate. Like, share and subscribe. It's always appreciated. Just see a flash of the Empress and the Two of Cups. Stop. First card out. The Sun. Present energy. It's not often you get a Sun card out on a Cappy read for the first card. Hermit on the back of the deck. Are things brightening up? It feels like you're being asked to express yourself. The best you can do right now is fully express yourself authentically. If there's something that needs to be said, to say it. Communicate what you want. If you don't ask, you don't get. That kind of energy. Follow your heart. Move towards something. It feels like mastering anxiety. Shifting fear into excitement. Learning to move forward regardless of fear. Not using that as an excuse to stay stuck. Eight of Swords. It's like something you've dreamt about is here right now. In the here and now. Orange feathers just come up on the TV. It's something that you could be like tuning into your gifts. Feels like psychic abilities. There's been lots of changes in the physical. It feels like you haven't been able to stay grounded, or it's been a struggle to stay grounded in some way. You've had your heart set on a dream, wanting to move forward, create something. It feels like creating a dream lifestyle. You fought to get to this place. It feels like really having to work things out as you go, not really knowing why you feel called to do certain things, work certain places, be around certain people, go to certain places, entertain certain things. That there's been a constant change, that nothing really fit together. Not really sure why certain things happened, or it's like it doesn't make any logical sense why you had to be in this place at a certain time, why you had to work a specific job, why you had to experience certain things. That there's been a constant change, it feels like experience, that thing of earth school, that you've learned a lot, and it hasn't been about necessarily what it is you were doing. It's like working in a florist and then realising that you're using flowers to heal something. Not realising why you needed to know the names of flowers, something like that. Or working somewhere that had a business side to things and not understanding why you needed to work this job. But there's things that you've learned in terms of business, in terms of, I don't know, maybe bookkeeping or understanding something, financial literacy. It really could be anything. It's like things are starting to make sense, things are starting to click. Why it's all been such a palaver in the physical. Feels like not being able to find your base, but getting comfortable somewhere and having to move on. It's a nomadic energy, but it's like it feels like it's happened without you necessarily wanting that. It feels like on a soul level it's a desire, but feeling uncomfortable. It's brought a lot of anxiety for things to be so up in the air, so flighty. Regardless of that, 3-7, moving out of dissatisfaction, present energy, the Sun. This past chaos has come to an end, the Hierophant. It means committing. You know that it's time to commit to moving forward regardless of anxiety. That there is fear attached to doing certain things. But it's like courage isn't about not having fear, it's about the ability to move through that fear. And with the Hierophant, it's like you're being asked to commit. To comfort your lower self, or to comfort, not even your lower self, to comfort maybe your inner child or that part of you that feels that fear. But taking action anyway, moving forward out of dissatisfaction. I'm hearing we're in the money. Ace of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Whatever you're doing in business, there's something that, like, you've been doing or laying foundations for. Something's changing in terms of your finances. This come up before, yeah, judgment in yourself, the devil, Ace of Pentacles, blessed money. Blessed money, the cherry blossoms just come up on the TV. It means protect your boundaries, protect your boundaries. Queen of Swords, the high priestess under her, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. The Lovers on the back of the deck. I'll come back to that. Okay, external influences, the Nine of Pentacles. It feels like you're on path, you're en route to bringing something down to earth. Something you're manifesting. It could be finances, it could be something you're building in the physical, something that is a dream come true. A cycle's closed out. It's time for something to bloom. Something's about to take off in the physical. A lot of attention on this. It's a very abundant energy. It's like that thing of, if we was as careful at the end as we were at the beginning, there'd be no failure. Something like that. That's not the quote, but it's that kind of thing. It's like if you was as mindful, as careful, as committed at the end of the journey, at the end of the project, at the end of the task. It's like running the race, and that last bit of the race, you've not got the energy, you've not got the fight, not giving it your best, slacking at the last minute because you know something's nearly done. It's like it's time to find some fuel, the kind of fuel like you're just starting a project, doing, 311, the path. It's like, yeah, you know this, follow your intuition. It's like now's not the time to slack, now's not the time to slow down. Just, if anything, when something's working, it's the time to really amplify that energy. There could be some subconscious programming about sabotaging something at the last minute. Be mindful of your own self-sabotaging behaviour. Because there's a lot of changes taking place, a lot of success, a lot of abundance, a lot of happiness, a lot of bliss. But it's a huge commitment. And it means keeping certain things hidden, potentially. Maybe check off Euclid's reading. This seems similar to that. 9 of Cups. You hope for change. It's like it was a hope to have certain changes. The outcome's a dream come true. 9 of Cups. New adventure. Something's been closed out. There's something new here. It feels like leaving a legacy, or like what you want to leave on earth in some way, or for the next generation. A change you want to make, something for the long term. It's going to mean being able to give back to others in some way. Is this what I think it is? Yeah. Love. There's a transformation in your love life. This is a new beginning. Death, the devil, the Fool, the King of Cups, the 8 of Wands, 9 of Cups, the Sun. Could be more than one option. It's like you're going to know who's ready and who's not. It feels like the person coming in, there's somebody coming in that's very confident. It feels like you've asked to not go back to something, that you want to move forward. It's like not wanting to have to deal with a past situation. This is what you've asked for, 1111. Even if there's some sadness about letting something go, it's like you're ready to receive something new. It's a very passionate energy, Ace of Wands. It feels like the initial spark could be some kind of physical attraction. But it's like, as much as this is a spontaneous energy, it's like this person's very patient, very intuitive. Yeah, the star, temperance, the moon, the fall. This is... It feels like an infatuation. It's not obsession, but it's like... I don't know what the right word is. What I'm seeing... what I'm seeing is like when vampires, like how... Oh, do I even go there? Like a thirst for something. It feels like this person doesn't show up like this, but there's something. It feels like some kind of chemistry, some kind of attraction. A brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that's now complete. Cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Happy news about your career, promotions or scholarships, well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Generous, stylish, gracious and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. It feels like it's like keeping your eye on things. But there's going to be a lot of changes when it comes to money, when it comes to things in the physical. Not to let this love distract you, but finding a nice balance, finding the right balance. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Have patience, don't worry. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money. Indecision. The bamboos just come up on the TV. Indecision. It's like you've spent so long nurturing something, building something, manifesting something, whatever it is, creating something, that it's like fear to take your eye off the ball. I'm seeing someone, it's like a man's just built a castle and now he's sitting outside guarding it. Someone wants to come and have a chat, have a cup of tea, get to know him, but he can't turn and have a chat because he's watching his castle. It's like you spent too long investing. There's been too much of an investment of time, too much of an investment of energy, of yourself. It feels like giving yourself to this dream, to these projects, to what it is, whatever it is, the lifestyle you're creating. That is like feeling like it's not an option. Yeah, 8 of Swords. But it's like, yeah, but it's like, whatever this is, seeing it as, instead of having to guard your castle, having 2 castles, and it's like letting go, trusting that things will be taken care of, not fighting to hold on to things, realising that energy could cause some kind of self-destruction. It's like just releasing something having fun, enjoying yourself, letting go a little, trusting that things will work out, things will balance out. Giving yourself permission to enjoy this new relationship, this new love, whatever it is. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Because it feels like laying foundations with this person in a way that is true to you. And it feels like this person's got a similar mindset in terms of like, yeah. And goes through similar things. There may be some things that you're facing, some kind of internal conflict or something you're going through where it's like you don't think anyone would ever understand this. It's like you're waiting for some emotional turmoil to be over. You're waiting for some stress or drama to be over before moving into something. It's like, yeah, there is that thing of cleansing your energy, cutting cords with past situations, not bringing some kind of old energy into something new. And it's like, yeah, that's a good thing to be aware, to be conscious of. But it feels like some kind of fear of, it's like you can't, and if you're not feeling 100% perfect in some way, that you can't let someone in. But it's like, that's life. Yeah, it's like, that's life. 3, 2, 1. Empress. It's like, that's life. Not doing yourself some kind of disservice, yeah, because it's like being dissatisfied, like you gotta wait to be free from emotion of something. It's like healing's a lifelong thing, not trying to, it's like telling yourself you're not ready for something, you're not good enough, you're not ready, you're not healed enough, you're not whatever enough. It's like you choose when you're enough, and Spirit's like, you're enough, okay? Queen of Wands, regardless of gender, you're enough. King of Wands come out too. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups? Ace of Cups, yeah. I was thinking Ace of Cups. Why would it be Ace of Cups if there's just one? It would be a cup. 3:22 a.m, hot air balloons, 3 of Pentacles. It's a very abundant energy. It's like if you let yourself enjoy this, it's going to be magical, a magical ride. King of Wands, there he is. Be a magical ride, a magical adventure. What's this? It feels like there's a little sadness about ending being alone. It's like enjoying your own company, or finally getting to the point where you enjoy your own company, that you don't want anyone else in the mix. But it's like you're deceiving yourself. This feeling where you're at right now may be feeling better than where you started. But it's like, trust the process. Trust that things are happening for you. Because it feels like fear of letting go of this present moment when you're alone in some way. Because it's like, what if you let go of your solitude and end up in a situation like the past? It's like having to trust that there's a chance things could be better, that change is good, things that you're going to want for the long term. It's like not doing yourself some disservice. Yeah, shift your perspective. It's an illusion. It's like deceiving yourself. This is actually something you desire. I need to check the meaning for parrot. These 2 little kissing parrots are back on the TV. They're so cute. Moon in Aries. Remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. When I said there's more than one option, it's like there might be someone that's not very happy about you moving on, about you shining your light. There's no need to rush something. It's like there's something about focusing on the feeling, just concentrating on creating harmony in relationships, not feeling a need to force anything in the physical. Blue Moon. Now is a powerful time to set long-term goals and sow seeds for the future. 222. Every time I hear Blue Moon, I hear Ella Fitzgerald, The Wolf, Leadership. 222. Number 15. Teacher. Wolf is the pathfinder, the forerunner of new ideas, who returns to the clan to teach and share medicine. Wolf takes one mate for life and is loyal like dog. If you were to keep company with wolves, you would find an enormous sense of family within the pack, as well as a strong individualistic urge. These qualities make Wolf very much like the human race. As humans, we also have an ability to be a part of society and yet still embody our individual dreams and ideas. The senses of Wolf are very keen, and the moon is its power ally. The moon is the symbol for psychic energy, or the unconscious that holds the secrets of knowledge and wisdom. Baying at the moon may be an indication of Wolf's desire to connect with new ideas which are just below the surface of consciousness. Wolf medicine empowers the teacher within us all to come forth and aid the children of Earth in understanding the great mystery in life. If you have drawn Wolf's card, you may be able to share your personal medicine with others. Your intuitive side may also have an answer or teaching for your personal use at this time. As you feel Wolf coming alive within you, you may wish to share your knowledge by writing or lecturing on information that will help others better understand their uniqueness or path in life. It is in the sharing of great truths that the consciousness of humanity will attain new heights. Wolf could also be telling you to seek out lonely places that will allow you to see your teacher within. In the aloneness of a power place devoid of other humans, you may find the true you. Look for teachings no matter where you are. Wolf would not come to you unless you requested the appearance of the tribe's greatest teacher. Page 97, page 98. It's like, do what you need to do to come out of some negative cycle of thought. Because it feels like creating some kind of recycling some kind of thought could lead to recycling some kind of reality. All it means for this to run smoothly is for you to shift your perspective, for you to believe that everything works perfectly for you. Like meditation before you sleep and as you rise would be great. It may mean setting boundaries with someone. And it's like not being scared to be honest with this new person. It's like open your heart. Be mindful that you might be defensive when someone comes in. And being mindful of that, just by being aware that you could be defensive, you can choose to respond from an open-hearted place. Because it feels like this is something you are going to want to move forward with. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you soon. Sending so much love.